This video is going to be about a trip that I'm taking. I'm just waiting for my Uber to come pick me up and take me to the airport, but I'm going to New York City. I had this really cool opportunity to take a trip there for a few days. I figured I might as well use that time to accomplish a couple of things that I wanted to. The first one is that I want to make another YouTube video. So if you're watching this, that means I did it. And the other thing I really wanted to get back into was street photography. I haven't gone out and shot street in a few months, but yeah, this is the perfect storm to kind of get those two things done at once. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. Let's go to New York. Well, it was a long day, but I made it. I'm in New York City. Travel days are the worst for getting anything done, but I managed to get out there and do some street photography. And honestly, I thought it was gonna go way worse than it did. I'm actually staying near Chinatown, which is one of my favorite places to photograph back home in Toronto. So I decided to go there first, and boy did Chinatown deliver. It was awesome. You know, there's just so many colors, such tight spaces filled with people. It's kind of like everything I love in street photography. I was feeling a bit intimidated going in, but I knew that I just had to focus on like the basics. So really I focused on just good lighting and colors, which I tend to gravitate towards anyway, and just trying to bring those things together in a picture in harmony. But instead of talking about it, why don't I just show you guys? So because it's been a few months since I've done street photography, I've been noticing some of the things that are different. I expected myself to kind of get back into the flow of things quickly, to start noticing the things I enjoy doing or enjoy photographing, like, you know, specific patterns. I gravitate towards colors, interesting people, that kind of stuff. But I've been so distracted by all of the new things around me that it's just been impossible to kind of hone in on one thing. I kind of like that. I like that there's things distracting me. I like that there's stuff around that just doesn't exist back home. And I'm finally starting to understand why people go on these photo trips, to find new sources of inspiration. I don't think I'm making the best work that I ever have, honestly, but I'm having a lot more fun doing it. And that's really why I started street photography in the first place. So yesterday turned out to be a great day of shooting. I feel like I'm getting into the groove of things. The city's starting to make sense, which is perfect timing because today is my last day in the city. So I'm gonna go out there and start taking photos. I'll see you all back in Toronto. Let's go. Well, I'm back home in Toronto now, and I just finished editing all the images, and I'm pretty happy with how most of them turned out. I honestly got a lot more keepers than I thought I would. When I started this trip, I was kind of nervous because in street photography, sometimes you'll go out for a whole day and you'll shoot, and you'll come back home and you just end up with no images that you actually like. That was kind of my fear going into the trip. I thought I would go there for 3-4 days, and because it had been maybe like 2 months since I'd done any street photography, that I would just walk away with no keepers. But I'm pretty happy with most of the images. I think I got a lot more good images than I expected. So there is one thing I did in preparation for this trip which I think really helped me, and that was this book. It's called How I Make Photographs by Joel Meyerowitz. And Joel Meyerowitz is a New York City based street photographer. He's a bit of a legend in the scene. He's been doing it for a long time. And this book is a guide through his creative process. It has some of his work. It describes how he likes to approach street photography. For me, it was the perfect way to get into the mindset of street photography without having a camera in my hand. As you can see, I think my favorite thing about it is it's tiny. It fits super easily in a backpack, perfect for traveling. So if you've got a trip planned, grab this book. It's awesome. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out. Honestly, I'm really happy with how this trip turned out. I had a great time. I got a lot of images I like. Ever since I got back, I've been shooting more. Every time I go out, I have my camera with me. I hope this video inspired you to go out there and take more photos. If it did, leave me a comment below letting me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.